Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for all things physical media through my eyes. In today's 4K review, we're going to be talking about the epic 2008 found footage monster movie, one of my favorite films in the genre, Cloverfield. As a group of New Yorkers enjoy a going-away party, little do they know that they will soon face the most terrifying night of their lives. A creature the size of a skyscraper descends upon the city, leaving death and destruction in its wake. Using a handheld video camera, the friends record their struggle to survive as New York crumbles around them. Going into this review, I've seen Cloverfield probably 5 or 6 times over the years. I really enjoyed it. It's a fun found footage movie. It's scary. It's realistic. It's basically like if Godzilla came to America and someone just recorded it with a handheld video camera. And for what it is, it's short, it's brief, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And before we talk about the audio and visual qualities of this film, just remember that this is made to look like it was shot on a video camera in 2008. And once you do that, your expectations will be in check a little bit. So it wasn't made to look like an audio or visual masterpiece whatsoever. It was made to look realistic. And if you know that going in and you liked the movie already, then this 4K transfer might be up your alley. But what do I think of the transfer overall? Let's find out. So if you decide to pick up Cloverfield on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray in the United States, there are 2 different versions to pick from. We have the standard edition slipcover that's been out for years, as well as this brand new 15th anniversary steelbook that I think you'll really enjoy the design of as well. So let's take a closer look at these. So the slipcover is very classic looking, and it's a classic disc in terms of layout. On the back we have the special features, description of the movie, as well as technical specs. And when you take off the slipcover, the case itself has the same exact artwork. And the discs are pretty plain Jane, and yeah, just kind of a normal standard release. The steelbook is beautiful on the other hand, and it is for the 15th anniversary that recently happened, and a lot of the design is on a slip case, so you're going to go like this and then it'll slip right off. Then underneath we have some beautiful imagery of Clover, the monster from Cloverfield, and that's continued on the other side, and that is what the artwork looks all folded out. And on the inside, we have the same discs as the standard edition, but the cool aspect of this is that it has some imagery from the film on the video camera itself. We actually never really see that because it's filmed to look like it was shot on a camcorder, so you won't see the camcorder in the actual movie. But yeah, that is some cool imagery of some of the first scenes in the movie on the inside. For visuals on Cloverfield, we have upscaled 4K, and the visuals here are serviceable, but they're not a standout in my opinion. Again, this is made to look like a video camera or like a handheld video camera back in 2008. It's not going to look fantastic, and it's kind of surprising how good it does look and how good it does hold up. It kind of gets rid of that believability factor because back in 2008, a lot of people weren't working with like really good HD or 4K or 1080p handheld cameras. It was pretty rough. So the fact that this can hold up on the 4K format 15 years after it comes out, that's quite impressive to me. But there is a lot of shaky cam here, and there is a lot of grain here, but that's to be expected. That's what this movie's going for, and for what it does, I think it looks pretty good. And when you look at the dark scenes, because most of this movie, I think almost all of it is taking place at night, you can always see what's going on, although it does get obscured at times. So the visuals here, I get what they're going for, but I don't think they need to be seen on the 4K format. A Blu-ray of this would be just fine. So overall, I think the visuals on Cloverfield on the 4K format, I'd give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great either. For audio on Cloverfield, we have a Dolby True HD 5.1 mix, and overall this mix is just fine. It's serviceable. It's similar to the visuals. It's very chaotic, this mix is, but you can still most of the time hear the dialogue that's being said. I didn't watch this with subtitles like I normally do, and I did have a hard time hearing people at certain points. But I think that's kind of the overall point of this, is that audio track is going to sound chaotic, it's going to sound bad. It's like, do you give them points for sounding bad because they were trying to sound realistic, or do you take points off because it's not going to sound like a beautiful Dolby Atmos mix that was mixed in a studio? I don't know what you do there, but for me it was at sometimes grating. It's very loud. I could have done with a little bit of a beefed up mix, especially for the 15th anniversary version that we got on Steelbook recently. They just repackaged it instead of going back in and maybe boosting some of those levels and making it a little bit more even. It was a little grating, and overall I'd give the sound here probably a 3 out of 5. Again, it wasn't bad, it was just a little annoying at certain points. So would I recommend you pick up Cloverfield on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray? I'm going to say no, pass on it. And that's not because I don't like the movie. I love the movie. I think it's very good. But it's in the found footage genre, it's like you're not gonna go in there for like these beautiful visuals and this amazing immaculate audio. It's not gonna be what you want out of this disc. I think my Blu-ray copy was just fine. I own two 4K versions just because I'm a big uber fan of this movie, and I think if you watch it on Blu-ray, you're not gonna be missing a ton. Maybe some HDR, maybe some more inky blacks, but overall, it's just, I don't think you need it. And if you find it on sale, great. Pick it up if it's 10 or 15 bucks, but don't pay 25 or 30 for a steelbook or 20 for a slipcover. It's just not going to be worth it. Get a Blu-ray for 5 or 10 bucks, and I think you'll be just fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.